Alrighty guys, I'm Morthadon and we are here for My Hero Academia episode 43, which is also season 3 episode 5, I think? If I'm not mistaken, that last epic episode was episode 4. Just so you guys know, it's very hot here today, so I'm gonna have my air conditioner running the whole video, so there might be some quiet points depending on how loud you have me versus how loud you have the episode, that or just before and after where you can hear the humming. Like if I stop right now, I think you guys can hear that humming. I'm not sure. Sometimes you can hear it, sometimes you can't when I'm editing. I notice it, and other times you can't. Anyways, it's just very warm here, and I don't want to turn it off. I'm gonna be watching 2 episodes, and surprisingly enough, in the 50 minutes or so it takes to record these 2 episodes, it would warm up pretty quickly in here, surprisingly. But regardless of that, I also have some coffee here again tonight. It seems like every time I'm recording My Hero Academia, I have some coffee. So if you guys want to get some coffee too, get a beverage, get something just to chill and relax and enjoy this episode, huh, guys? So just so you guys know, when I watched this episode, I loved it so much that every reactor I could find that I enjoyed watching, I watched up until this episode, and then I didn't watch as many. I've watched a couple move forward. Or I guess, did I say this episode? I meant last episode. The fight between Midori and Muscular, I believe his name was. I watched that one a bunch. So that was the one I was most, like, rekindled with, I suppose. Might be the right way to say that. And now going forward, these ones I haven't seen as much, only, like, maybe a couple reactions to. So hopefully it will be a little bit more refreshing to me, you know? So regardless of that, I've done enough talking for this intro. Let's jump into this episode, shall we? Alright, so we are going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. And I also probably could have done some of that talking during this intro bit, because this is the same little bit they show every time. In order to become the greatest hero, I keep my ideas as fast. I actually have no idea what they say after ideals. Or on, I think. I keep my ideals on something, and I have no idea what they say. I just mumble it. It's either they're saying something in Japanese, or they're saying something in English, but I just can't comprehend it. Who knows? I could look up lyrics, but that takes the fun out of it. I'm so excited to catch up to what I haven't seen yet! Oh, it's been so long since I've watched My Hero Academia blind, you know? And since because I was into reaction videos way earlier than I was, actually making them. And I was so excited after every episode to go watch a reaction of it, to be honest. Because that's just, what I do when I see a good episode now. I just go watch a reaction to it. Oh, some flashback to this. Damn. Ugh. Show me your blood! He didn't say that here, but he did in the last episode, I believe, around this part. Water hose! Although he put a hole in a mountain, why did that water seem so weak? I thought of that last episode, but I love how Midoriya just comes back to life after that. Yeah, I got chills again. God damn it. As if. Wait, do you get stronger? 1,000,000%. By the way, guys, I didn't talk about that 1,000,000% in the last episode, and there's a lot of reactors that debate it. See, the way I see it is he didn't actually do 1,000,000%. That was just him pushing himself. Like, whenever someone says they're gonna give it, 110%, that's what they mean. They push themselves past what they've done, or even if it's not past what they've done, they're just motivating themselves to put everything they have left into something, It's not actually 1,000,000%. And sorry, I just wanted to go on that rant. Because there was some controversy I saw where some people were like, well, how is that actually 1,000,000%? 1,000,000% should be way stronger than that. It's like, dudes, don't take it so literally. Yeah. It doesn't matter if they succeed or fail. Yeah. Mm. Going after Bakugo. Before I saw that part with Shigaraki in the picture, I thought it was because that guy looked like Bakugo last episode when he said he was looking for Bakugo, but God, his arm's so messed up. And that's why he didn't injure his legs. Yeah. God, Midoriya, you're so cool! Ugh. You may be a little nerdy, but damn. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Aw. He believes now. He's a believer. I love it though, how Midoriya is gonna be like an All Might to him. Maybe. Yeah. A few minutes earlier. Ah, yes. Oh man, that whole scene got me again a little bit. So like hype and awesome that tearing up again. Right at the start of the episode too. Not great. Mm, such a badass. I I mean, I think we were all pretty sure that when we first watched this that uh Aizawa wasn't actually, like, dead or something, but I was wondering if he got injured by that in any way. Hmm. Ugh, so gross. So, mm, the one thing I'm curious about, with that clone there that was made, how much does that compare? I freaking love Twice. Um, I wonder how strong the clones are compared to him. Like, it seems like they can only take a certain amount of damage, but in terms of offense ability, like, does that just mean Aizawa is straight up better than him no matter what? Those injuries. Oi. Yeah. I love how he doesn't even, like, he just, like, knows what's need to be done. Let me pick up my item. That sword is just ridiculous. Yeah, Midoriya! God damn, doing work. Man. Ugh. Poor Tokoyami. Yeah. Oh, I love Aizawa talking about his kids so much. God, it's like the best part of the show. In the nuts. Aw. Yep. No intention of dying. Although, he was close to giving up a little bit there. If it wasn't for Coda, right? Because you saw, like, the light fading from his eyes, and he was saying, like, sorry, Mom, sorry, All Might. And then Coda brought him back to life a bit. Yeah, Midoriya's not thinking fully. He said Kachen, not Midori, not Bakugo. I really love that. Like, that attention to detail, just that he's not fully in his right mind right now. Jeez. Spinner. Yep, he's pushing Stain's desires. That's why you don't stop to talk. I love that they took advantage of that too, because a lot of shows people just stop and but yeah, a lot of shows the heroes or the villains on either side will just stop and watch them talk. Freaking Bakugo. Nice save, Todoroki. Ugh. This quirk is so weird. Jeez. Ugh. So gross. And I'm guessing his, I mean, it's pretty obvious once again, but I'm guessing he uses the hooks to keep his mouth open, so that way his teeth don't, when they shoot out, they don't cut his lips. Is my guess. Either that or he's a fucking weirdo. Yeah. Yep. Kendo, little smart pants. Although, in a world of superpowers, you could probably assume that the gas is someone's superpower. Although we don't know it quite yet in this episode, I just want to say it so I don't forget later on. But it must stink to have this kind of gas quirk and not be immune to it yourself. Because the actual guy has a gas mask, right? To protect him from it. That would stink to have a quirk that you're not immune to. That's like... It's almost as bad as having a fire quirk, but it not making you resistant to heat. So every time you use it, you just burn yourself. I think a show did that, right? Or maybe it was, I think it might have been Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and they've removed his ability to sustain the heat. Like, they did, like, science projects on him, and then every time he used him, he's burned himself alive. Gunshot. I wonder how weird it is in a world of quirks for guns to be a thing, you know? Although I guess we've seen the cops with them. I mean, it was a smart move, I suppose. Damn. It's too bad that his... like steel skin or iron skin, whatever type of material it is, isn't quite strong enough to allow him just to push through, you know? And yeah, he gets cracked there, bleeds a little bit. He friggin' saved her, though. Jumped in front of that bullet. That was legit. I love how they give, like, some more respect to Class B here. Man. He's reloading. Get him now. How'd he reload so fast? Maybe he has a, oh, I can't remember what those things are called. They're like a little thing to reload those faster, right? It's like a round thing that you put all the bullets on beforehand, and then you just kind of like push it in, and it reloads the whole thing, so you don't have to sit there and put each bullet into each little hole. Yeah! Use your big hands to blow it all away. Muda 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 muda. Yeah, Tetsu Tetsu. Oh, punch the gas mask right off, punch his face into the ground. Boom. Down. Yep, that's one thing taken care of. Yeah. Now it's just the fire they have to worry about. Ugh. I don't even know if Midoriya got hit or if it was the act of like a jerking movement, like a quick movement, you know. And yeah, this is the hand that was lost before. Shoji? Revelry in the dark. Oh man. Damn. Oh, and that's it. Oh, that was such a good episode too. That was something that I think when it appeared, I never knew I wanted, right? Like, when Tokoyami going berserk happened, I just never knew that was something that I wanted until it happened, and then I was like, oh. God, that was such a good episode. Like, for like epicness, last episode definitely like won out because that fight with Midoriya was just super badass. Alrighty guys, so I'm ending the episode there. But last episode was just super badass with Midoriya's fight and all. But then the the whole like this episode, just Aizawa talking about like, you know, the kids like don't give up future heroes or whatnot, and like, allowing them to use their powers, and Midoriya pushing through despite his injuries, and Aizawa realizing that it's going to be difficult to get him to stop, so he just needs to let him do his thing and hope he's okay, you know, and give him permission to do what he's doing so he doesn't second guess himself, you know. And just everything about this episode I feel like was so well written. And then even the end where everything was moving so fast through the whole episode, and then it felt like it slowed down a little bit with the fight between the Class B kids versus the smoke guy, or poison guy. I felt like it slowed down a little bit, but it was still very cool because we haven't had much development with the Class B people, and that's what I really want to see too. Is I really want to know all their abilities and all that stuff, and get to know more about them. Because I love the ensemble cast that we already have, so you know, seeing more would just be really cool. But that being said, this episode is fantastic, and I'm going to be watching one more tonight, so I'm going to be going ahead to get into that one right after this. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to support the channel, you can check out the description with a bunch of links where you can do that. You can check out my Patreon. You can check out my anime list, where you can see the shows I've seen and shows I plan to watch, and if you have any recommendations, those are always welcome. I will add them to my list, and you know, maybe when I'm picking a new show for another slot. For now, I'm not doing polls yet, just because the channel isn't quite big enough yet to do polls, although eventually I would love to do polls to let you guys decide what I watch. Ideally, I actually really look forward to that, because I would prefer doing shows that you guys want me to watch rather than shows that I want to watch. But for now, I'm just picking shows that I want to watch, so until like the community gets a little bit bigger, and that way we can you know, we can do voting that won't just be like 2 people voting, you know. That's my biggest concern right now, is that we'll only get like 2 people that vote, and then like what the hell, like, you know. But not that those 2 people that would vote opinions are any less than a vast majority. But anyway, yeah, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, also you can see the link to my Twitch in the description as well if you want to check out my stream, which I don't always stream, but I do try to get to it here and there. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.